So Passover wins by 2 percentage points over Hanukkah for the most widely observed Jewish holiday. Did you know that? It's like 84% to 82%. Like 84% of all Jews have a Passover Seder or go to one. It could be a vegetarian Seder called the Liberated Lamb. There actually is a Haggadah that. You look it up. But why? Not just because it's fun and it's family, but it's active. Think about all the words you know, even if you don't think you know Hebrew. What's tzedakah? It's giving, right? Charity. Tikkun olam, healing the world. And he just wrote a beautiful song we did at 11 o'clock last night. I heard for the first time. We'll do next month, called Tikkun olam. Everything's active. Passover is active, full of life. We move from darkness to light, from sorrow to joy, from slavery to freedom. So I just want to share with you maybe 10 ideas. They're not long. It's just things for you to think about. What acts can you do for others to get you in the Passover spirit of doing instead of being passive? What about considering people in other parts of the world or other parts of Memphis whose freedom is in jeopardy and actively do something to help them? What about calling or visiting someone who's sick? The Talmud says to do that. What about calling or visiting a relative you haven't seen in a while and ask if there is anything you can do to help them? What about working on minimizing one of your negative traits? Maybe you don't have any negative traits, but I do, and all of us do. Maybe your negative trait is anger, jealousy, laziness, lack of focus. What about if you're upset with someone, talking to that person about it instead of talking to others? What about, the Talmud in Brachot 58a suggests this, believe it or not, expose yourself to people who are different than you. We Jews could do that. Even if we're not Jewish, we should do that. What about going out of your way to cheerfully greet people you interact with, whether in person or on the phone? What about calling someone who lost a loved one, not this week, but a few months ago, to see how they're doing? Because I promise you it's harder now than it was then. What about when your parent, spouse, or loved one asks you to do something, respond immediately? I'm hoping my son heeds that one. What about praying for someone who's having a difficult time? That's what we do at this service. We don't lead it only, we pray it. Passover reminds us that once God freed us from slavery, we're no longer objects of history. We write the script. Did you know that Monday night, a lot of people don't know this, Monday night and Tuesday is January 1st in the Jewish calendar? Did you know that? It's the first of Nisan, not the car. They stole that from our Bible, the Torah. The first month of the Jewish year starts Monday evening. Now you're probably saying, Rabbi, what about Rosh Hashanah? That's the 7th month. That's the spiritual New Year. But if we were writing checks, or if we had a calendar year in Hebrew, Monday night is the first night, and 2 weeks from Monday night when it's a full moon, we're supposed to try to bring light no matter what darkness others face. And so leading into this next song, which, you know, if they sang it outside of here, it would just be a great song. But it's a perfect song about what Memphis is about and what Memphis is not. And with this, I close. You've all heard about the KKK rally on March 30th. A group of us are trying to get everyone to ignore them. We had a meeting at our house last night of ministers. Don't give them the attention they deserve. But it's been decided also that just as Jews are no longer objects of history, we have Israel, we are subjects, why are Memphians reacting to hate instead of modeling our narrative, community, unity, to be the change we'd like to see in the world? The light, not the hate, to shine the light. And so listen, it hasn't been announced yet, But on that same day in the afternoon, after services here, I'm going, and I hope you will too, to Tiger Lane, or whatever it's called, by the fairgrounds. And it's going to be what Memphis is about, not what it's not. And this song that the Bowman sisters will sing, I think, is what the answer is. Shine the light on me. Let it be me, not someone else. If you know it, sing. Page 3, let it be me.
Sticks and stones, battle zones, a single light bulb on a single thread for the black. Sirens wail, history fails, rose-colored glass begins to age and crack. While we look around our world and we start to cry, never solving our problems and we wonder why. From the neighbor's distant land, I hear the strain of the common man. Let it be me, this is not a fighting song. Let it be me, not a wrong for wrong. Let it be me, if the world is night. Shine my life like a light. Seems tired, and from time to time we have no good idea of who the masses are. Well, I'm one of them, and I'm among friends, trying to see beyond the fences in our own backyard. I've seen kingdoms blow like ashes in the winds of change. Yeah, but the power of truth is the fuel for the flame. So the darker the ages get, there's a stronger beacon yet. My life like a light, in the kind words you speak, in the turn of the cheek. When your vision stays clear in the face of your fear, then you'll see turning off a light switch is their only power. When we stand like spotlights in a mighty tower, all for one and one for all. Let it be me, this is not a fighting song. Let it be me, not a wrong for wrong. Let it be me, if the world is night. Shine my life like a light.